Introduction to 3D model display using visual styles. So a display is what we see on the screen, and we can change this display using what's called visual styles. If we come up into our in-canvas controls, over here we have a visual styles control. When I click on it, I have 10 different basic visual styles listed here. Let's start off with the 2D wireframe. So the 2D wireframe displays all the lines of the model, and it also displays a 2D UCS icon down here. And so if we use the hide command, it will actually require a regen to get back this 2D wireframe. So if you want to just see the edges of the object, we use 2D wireframe. Now we go to down on the list, and we'll go to wireframe next. And wireframe is pretty much the same. It displays all the lines of the model, but this time it shows a 3D UCS icon, and it has a 3D grid as well, so it's just slightly different. And next, let's go with hidden. So when we go to hidden, it actually draws it as all visible lines or object lines. So only lines that are visible are shown from this viewpoint, and there is no shading or no coloring of any kind. We don't see any of the hidden lines at all in the hidden display. Let's go to sketchy. Sketchy looks like it's hand drawn, and so it's hand sketched. It has the little extensions out on the end. It looks like it's drawn on a napkin. This is very good to be used in presentations to make it look like it's not a finished product yet to the client. Let's go to shades of gray. All right. So we get shades of gray, not 50 shades of gray, just shades of gray. Okay. And they're used to show the highlighted edges. Okay. So with the shades of gray, we can actually see different colors near the edges in shades of gray. Next, let's go to conceptual. Conceptual, it actually is shaded with transitional colors from warm to cool colors, and those transitions then show us more details as we go across the surfaces. So conceptual is the object is smoothed and shaded, and with transitional colors from warm to cool colors. Warm are the light colors and the cool colors are the bluish colors. Next, let's go to realistic. Realistic is the default value that comes with AutoCAD. It's the value in the visual styles that's set by default. Now, a visual style is shaded, and it's assigned the layer colors, and it's also assigned any materials that we might apply to it. We haven't learned materials yet, but later on, when you learn materials such as chrome, steel, carpet, wallpaper, paint, etc., those are materials that you can apply to the object. All right, let's go to shaded. All right, we go to shaded, and the shaded is a smooth shaded model, and the edges are not shown here, so it's just a basic view of it. We also have shaded with edges. Let's take a look at that. That's very similar, shaded with edges, and now the edges are represented here. Now you see those edges. As we're shaded, the edges weren't shown. And last but not least, let's go to X-ray. In X-ray, it looks like we can see through the transparent model, and it gives us, that see-through look where we could see into the object. So, right now, which ones do you use? Well, most of the time I use realistic. I do use conceptual quite often. I use sketchy when I'm working with a client, And you know, sometimes I use hidden or wireframe if I want to see it kind of bare bones. Now this is not the only place I can get my visual styles. I can actually come up here to my view panel, and in my view panel in the top here I have all my visual styles here as well, so I can switch them at any time, and it shows me then that it's sketchy is my current one, and over here my current visual style is shown as sketchy. So I have the choice of either place of picking which ones are which, and these are my visual style controls, and they're there for you to be able to see your object you're designing on your screen.